Hey folks, how's it going? This is John Wise. Wanted to show you another phenomenal guitar lesson, and this is going to be a guitar lick that I picked up a while ago that I enjoy playing very much. One of the things that I've always really, it's always really fascinated me is fast picking. It's one thing to be able to hammer on and pull off very quickly. It's another thing to be able to pick quickly and play through scale runs and pick every single note. When you do that, every note is just way more articulate and much clearer. So I picked up this guitar exercise that does that, and I wanted to show that to you. Now normally I'd be playing this guitar lick on that guitar, which is my LTD. The only problem is that I was restringing it one day and I ended up stripping out the bridge saddle on the 4th string. It has a Floyd Rose bridge, so for those of you familiar with the Floyd Rose bridge, you take the end of the string and you stick it into a little slot here in the bridge, and you, with an Allen wrench, you tighten it up and it squeezes the string together. Well, I think I put a little too much torque on that sucker and ended up stripping out the bridge pin. So waiting for a bridge saddle to come in before I can use that, but for now that is out of order, and so now I've got my Strat. So let me show you this guitar lick in its entirety, fast, and I'll slow it down, break it down for you, and show how it goes. So here's the way it works. And that's it. So this guitar lick is actually very, very simple. It's just played really quickly, but it's based on one pattern, and the pattern is this. And that's it. But you do that same pattern and you run it up and down on one string. You run it up and down the fretboard, and you run it up and down one interval at a time. So start out, I play this all on the 2nd string. In this example, I'm playing this in the E natural minor scale, or the E Aeolian mode. The E natural minor is all natural notes except for that F sharp right here. And so I'm starting on the 2nd string, 5th fret, which is an E. So 2nd string, 5th fret, I go up to the 2nd string, 8th fret, down to the 7th fret, back down to 5. Take that same pattern, but I move it up a step. And I go 7, 10, 8, 7. Move it up to 8, 12, 10, 8, up to 10, 13, 12, 10, up to 12, 15, 13, 12, 13, 17, 15, 13, 15, 19, 17, 15. And then you want to go back down. So you do the same thing, but you go down in reverse. So you go 13, 17, 15, 13, 12, 15, 13, 12, 10, 13, 12, 10, and so on, and so on, and so on. You can, you know how most of us know scales, we know patterns vertically, so a lot of us know the pentatonic minor blues box. And it's that, a lot of us know it, there's 5 different blues boxes, 5 different patterns. And it helps us be able to play things. If we know shapes, chord shapes, scale shapes, it's much easier to play things. Well, there's a certain pattern to this as well. It just goes horizontally. So there's a pattern by which the notes are spaced out intervallically. And that interval pattern repeats. And it's kind of hard to explain, you just kind of have to do it and memorize it basically. But there is a definite pattern here. And if you know that pattern horizontally, then you can play that lick in any key. So you can play that in not just E natural minor, but you can play it in F sharp, you can play it in A sharp, G sharp, D, anywhere. You could play it in a mode. You could play that in Aeolian mode, you could play Mixolydian, Locrian, Dorian, whatever mode you like. You could apply it in a harmonic minor setting as well. So let me play it again fast for you and show it to you again. Here we go. And that's it. So with this, you want to take it slowly, obviously. Just play every note accurately. And you could play it on the 16th note level where you've got 4 beats per minute, so 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and you could do it on the 32nd note level, so you've got 8 notes per beat. 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on. It's really good. I like it because it kind of builds tension. You're doing that scale run up. It works really well because it kind of leads up into a new musical idea. So if you have like a measure, if you have like a rest period or a sustained period in between musical ideas, and that if that sustained period lasts for say 1 measure, you could do that scale pattern and lead up into a new musical idea, and it works really well. Try it, experiment with it, have fun with it. Let me know what you think. And I'm getting ready to do a new video using the LTD that I think is going to be absolutely fantastic. So have a great day. And again, this is John Wise. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.